Hey everybody, welcome to part 7? Part 7 or 6, one of the two. If you've missed the last few videos, feel free to check it out. We're working on building a very simple Turtle Graphics racing game. Here's the code if you need to copy it. Otherwise, go check out the last videos. I spent about 4 minutes in the last video trying to figure out that I just was passing in the same variable twice here and, couldn't figure that out. But that's okay. We're going to work on improving our prompt because it looks like crap when one of them wins. So congratulations, Lonely Boy's girlfriend. Lonely Boy's girlfriend won. Let's try to get Lonely Boy a dub. And then we get our final. Lonely Boy. Woo woo. And look at that. So our turtle was right here and they went backwards 50 twice. Cool. All right, so now let's improve this. Let's make it a little bit nicer to see. Another parameter we can add and write. Let's see if we hover over it. Let's see if it, let me see. I'm gonna try to rewrite this just to see if it tells us. Oh, right here. So it takes in a font. So we could say something like, hey, set the font equal to Arial, size 8, and normal. Okay, cool. So let's do that. So we're gonna set the font equal, I think this has to be in parentheses, yeah. So we'll say, I guess we'll use Arial. And then we'll do, I don't know, let's try 22. And sure, we'll try, actually, let's do bold. We'll do bold instead. And we'll do this for Lonely Boy's girlfriend. So now if we rerun this, we should get something awesome. Look at that. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. It's still a little janky, but it's cool. It's a little, it's not really centered. So we're gonna try to just move it to the left a little bit. So we're gonna change our go-to position. And I believe our go-to was -75. So I guess we'll try 175 and rerun it and kind of just gauge based off of that. All right, still not that great. Let's try negative like 225 or 2. Yeah, that might be too much to the left, but okay, missing an argument. What did I delete something on accident? What do you mean missing an argument? What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. To rerun it. Actually, I feel like this was too much, so we're gonna do 215. And we'll rerun this. And okay, solid. Slightly too much to the left, but we'll see what Lonely Boy's girlfriend looks like. A little bit too much to the left still. You know what? That's fine. You know what we'll do? We'll delete an eye. We'll delete 2 eyes. And we will make this all caps actually. So we'll say, congratulations, Lonely Boy. We should give a name to Lonely Boy's girlfriend. Congratulations, Lonely Boy's girlfriend. We really stripped her of an identity. Cool, that looks nice. Nice. So now what we can do is, well, we can expand on this, right? We can make our map a little bit larger, or we can add obstacles. So we could do something silly like if one of their distances is in between 400 and 450, or no, 400 and maybe like 430, so like a smaller window, we can make them go backwards, right? So we can make this game a little bit more interesting, a little bit more difficult. We can also try to put their total distances up here. So let's work on that. Let's put up their total distance in the top left, and we'll try to constantly update it in real time. So let's actually change their speeds too, because I forget. Let's change their speeds to like 3. I forget if it's also affecting, I believe it's also affecting like how fast, it's going through the loop. No, it's not really doing that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now let's work on, let's work on, putting their distance at the top of the screen so the user can see like how far they've traveled. So what we can do is we can we'll throw this inside of a function also. So we'll throw all of this in a function and we'll call it run. We'll call it run. So def run, just like that. And let's see, do we need to pass anything? We create total distance, we create this one, we create that, we create speed, we create this. We might need both of our turtles. Let's see, if we run this, I believe we might need to pass in like our turtles. No, we're good. Okay, cool. So we threw it in a function, called it run. Easy peasy. Okay, I thought we had something up there. Let's see, what is this stuff? I already forgot what this does. Lonely boy pin up. Oh, this puts them at the starting positions, right? So we can also put this in a function, I suppose. And we'll call that function, I don't know, set starting positions. So we'll copy that, delete it, and we'll do set starting. Oh, do I already have that? Oh, I don't even think I was using it. Okay, cool. Set starting positions, and we'll put it in here. Nice. And oh, I did have an X and a Y. Okay, I remember now. So this is gonna be, let's see, negative 420. Yeah, okay. So I'll pass in negative 420 and 125. And this is going to be negative, or this is going to be X. This is going to be X. And it's going to be 125, and this is just going to be negative Y, because it's negative 125. Okay, so we're just cleaning this up a little bit. Just let's make sure it's still working. All right, we're missing one argument. We're missing our turtle. We don't need that anymore actually, because our turtle is not local. And there we go. So it's still working properly. We still got it going. Nice. Okay. So now that we have that, let's work on actually moving to like the top left center of our screen. So we're right here now. So I guess like in between run, we'll do this. So we'll say something like, hey captain, do me a favor and pick up your pen and go to the top left corner of the screen. So that would be something like, I don't even know what the top left corner is, but we'll say negative 450 and positive 350. We'll see where that's at, and we're actually not going to run our program. We're not going to run it because, it'll get a little annoying constantly having to wait. Okay, so this is a good position in terms of X, but maybe a little bit higher. So maybe like 400. So we'll do 400, and what's our time? 8 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Okay, a little too high, so we'll change this to be like 380. And yeah, that's solid. That is solid. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna again write. So we're gonna say, hey, captain, go ahead and write. And then we're gonna hard code these values initially and before we start updating them. So we're gonna write though total distance for lonely boy. So I guess we'll say lonely boy. So I'll do this total distance, lonely boy distance traveled, like that. And we'll do the exact same thing for lonely boy's girlfriend. Lonely boy's girlfriend. Lonely boys. But we're gonna have to change the positioning a little bit. So it's still going to be it's still going to be negative 450, but it's not going to be as high. It's going to be a little bit lower. So instead of positive 380, we can maybe do 350. Let's see where 350 puts us. Let's go ahead and just run this and see what it's looking like. Nice. All right, so now we have both of their, maybe we make this slightly larger. So we can add a font. So we'll say, hey, font is going to be set equal to, and I guess we'll use Arial. We'll do like, I don't know, size 6 to start. And we'll also do, size 6. And I guess we'll do normal just to see what that looks like initially. And copy that right here. And let's see what this looks like. Ooh, it's kind of small. So maybe like 10. I feel like 12. Let's change them both so we can gauge both of them. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's change. Let's do one bold, just so we can see what it looks like. I kind of like the bold. Okay, so we'll make them both bold. And so now what we're gonna do is, for now, I suppose, we'll have 0 because they haven't traveled anything because the game hasn't really started. And when we run this, nice. Okay, cool. Lonely Boys, and then we can change the program maybe later on, so you're able to input like player names, and it's not always Lonely Boy and Lonely Boy's girlfriend. But that's it for today's video. Go ahead and like uncomment the run if you want to continue running this. But in the next video, we'll work on like actually updating the distance to the screen so you can see it, as it progresses to the finish line. But that's it. Peace.